Hey, what's happening, everybody? It's Bad Brat. Now, something came out yesterday. I guess Ingrid Andress. I don't even know who this person is, but they sang the National Anthem at the Home Run Derby. And it says 4-time Grammy-nominated singer, right? I guess she's a country singer. Like I said, I've never heard of this person, right? But she did a terrible, terrible job. I mean, just butchered the song. Now, I've heard and seen some people say, that's not her. She can sing. I don't know, because I've never heard anything she's done. But she butchered the heck out of that song. And man, so many people over time have struggled with that song. That is not something to take lightly. If you get asked to do something like that, you get asked to sing the National Anthem, first of all, make sure you're in a key, because that you can get up, because a lot of times you'll hear someone start off too high, and you just know when that high note comes that they've got to hit that. You know, the song gets up there, but it starts down, you know, in a medium place. So, you know, if you're gonna sing that, make sure you know your key. Make sure you have some way to get your note so that you can go out there and you start in the right place. Now, after that video of her butchering the National Anthem went viral, and probably, you know, later the next day, she came out and put a post. I'm not gonna BS y'all. I was drunk, y'all, and you know, I'm going to rehab, and I hear it's fun, you know. Almost a mocking post, but like, hey, I was drunk, you know. I mean, I have to say, you know, and you know, I don't drink anymore, but I spent a good 30 years, you know, drinking and playing gigs, and you know, I've had some moments early in my career where I would maybe get up and jam with a band and be a little too deep in my cups. But I can honestly say, over that 30, you know, plus years, and even in karaoke type moments where you've had a few, that I never got off pitch like that. And now look, I am a singer as well as a guitar player. And many people would know that on a few of the road gigs that I did, and certainly tons of club gigs, you know, I sing, right? Some, you know, times I sing a lot. And, you know, over the years, been known to, you know, to have a few drinks. Now, the first rule is don't, how do I say this? You know, don't drink too much before you go out there. In fact, you know, I would say professional rules are, you have your first beer maybe a couple songs into your set. So, if you're getting drunk and going out there and attempting to sing one of the hardest songs any singer's going to get asked to sing, besides Don't Stop Believing, or, you know, some song with a range that you may not have, it's not a wise idea to start drinking, thinking, I'm going to have a few drinks, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to sing the National Anthem. It's not a good idea. you got to be smart. And, she seemed from the video, like just the body language of the face and just, a lot of times people will use alcohol as code word for whatever. So I don't know if this person was, on additional things besides alcohol, but the performance was awful. And like I said, I had a lot of experience singing, and a lot of experience singing after a few beers, and maybe even many beers, and maybe a few shots. And I've never sung out of key like that. One, I never wanted anybody to see me in public completely hammered and butchering the National Anthem, let alone, or even butchering, Hang On Sloopy or Mustang Sally or Brown Eyed Girl. I just never wanted anybody to see that. And, there's some YouTubers out here, and some YouTubers that I'm very fond of their channel and what they do. But I've noticed it now, some of the young YouTubers, some of the newbies, I noticed they're copying their heroes. Now, I've never, to the best of my knowledge, had a drink on this channel. And when I'm making this content, I don't drink anymore, but, I'll have a Red Bull or a caffeinated beverage or sparkling water. But I'm seeing, YouTubers that are kind of known for knocking back a pop, and that's their right. That's their right to do that. But unfortunately, monkey see, monkey do. I'm seeing some of the younger players on here drinking their shot or having their beer and doing their thing. And I guess if that's all it ends up being, that's okay, right? But having known where taking drinking too far can go, and seeing, this young lady going out there and what could have been a really cool moment, and a moment where she could have shined, and a moment where the public probably maybe needed a little solidarity at that point in time, and instead she chose to have a few too many pops or whatever and go out there and just fall flat on her face. It's not cool. There's nothing cool about it. And, unfortunately in this business, and I've said this before, a lot of our heroes were addicts. And they were addicts probably from having to deal with the trauma and the drama and the can't call you mama from being a musician and being in that environment, and ultimately being what I've called in one of my members only videos, were alcohol salesmen. I'm going to get into that more, and that video that's in my members only account or members only section, that personal video is only going to be available for members, because it is as raw as they come. But I'm going to do a video about alcohol and the music business, because, it's like you go backstage and there's booze everywhere and your heroes are all doing it, and, they make it, you think they're having the time of their life, and really they may be just drowning their sorrows. So, nothing against you if you can enjoy a beverage and do that. And for me, I gradually got to the point where I wouldn't drink unless, we were going out and, going out for that purpose. And then once I had my child, I just stopped. It just wasn't something that I needed to do. But you can see the toll it takes. When you see someone with those accolades, I would literally almost give my left toe for a Grammy nomination. It's probably not going to happen for me. But here she is, 4-time Grammy nominee, Ingrid blah, 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 blah. And she goes out there, and she's had a few too many pops. She's a little deep in her cups, as we say. And she completely tanks on the world stage, singing the most important song that this country has. Not good. I wish her the best, and I hope that if she goes to rehab, she takes it serious, and I hope she can find a better way for herself. And if you're out there struggling, please seek help. Thank you so much for watching.